we all know, called Sofa Cardio. So herein I introduced Shivani Shivhare, who hails from Orissa, but is currently based in Bangalore. She is a CA by profession and also the CFA for Chempure Private Limited. She has been practicing yoga and meditation for the last 2 decades. She is an international corporate trainer and has conducted numerous workshops in India and abroad. So we should all sit back and enjoy the great enjoyable session that she is going to conduct. Over to you, Papa JC.
Thank you, Kavita. Welcome on board, Shivani ji. We are expecting a lot from you today. Actually, last time AB was here and he skyrocketed this session with his meditation and the way we had the response in our group. So we thought we should have a repeated session.
Okay.
So yesterday I called him up. I said, I want something different, something unique.
Right.
So he suggested yawning. And then I spoke to you for almost 5-10 minutes and I was all in. I said, you're sorted. Let's try something different today because you see, we have this group of people who come back to us on regular basis because they want to learn something new.
Right.
So we've not repeated anything in the last, and this is our 27th show.
Wow.
27th show back to back in 29 days.
Wow.
And every day there has been a new topic.
Wow.
And they have something or the other to learn. So even if the crowd is same, they learn and they come back for a new topic every day. So let's hear from you. What do you want to teach us today?
Yeah, thank you, Papa JC. And the topic looks very interesting to me also, the sofa yoga. So, we've been doing yoga for a really long time now, and it's become our second nature, yoga and meditation. I think I can lead a meditation in my sleep now. The other day I was conducting a program in Riyadh. So there were people who were logged in from Saudi. And in the middle of the Roja, they were actually doing the meditation, about 80, 90 of them. So meditation has really become a part of AB's in my life now. And then when it comes to doing the sofa yoga, it becomes a little more interesting because how do we do it, right, sitting in the sofa? So let's experiment this with ourselves today, considering we all have heard about yoga and a lot of us may have also done it. And nowadays, since that we are at home, we are taking more time to do yoga, learn meditation, do things for our own selves, how we can keep ourselves occupied first and let our mind not wander so much, because even though our body, it cannot go anywhere, we are restricted to our homes, but mind doesn't know any limits. It's really all over the place, it's thinking about what's going to happen next, right? So can anyone, as we, for even before we start, can anyone over here let me know, what do you think is the difference between exercise and yoga? Like we keep hearing yoga, right? It comes in our culture. It's a part of us. But what do you think is the difference between exercise and yoga? Anyone, you can use the chat box. You can maybe write it, let us know, so that we have an understanding of what we think yoga really is for us. How does it differentiate itself from exercise? Anyone? Any thoughts? Any thoughts are welcome. Random thought, anything. In fact, I'm not going to see many of you. Like, will it be okay to put your videos on, a few of us, so that, I can also see what you're doing, and then it builds the energy for everyone together, because we're going to do it all. It's a lot of activity that we're going to do now. Yeah, if it's okay, I would request few of us at least to on the videos so that it becomes an interaction for everyone. Yeah, so one is physical, other is mental. Thank you, Snigdha. Seema says exercise with breathing techniques. Okay, lovely. Meditation relaxes only mind, but yoga relaxes mind and body. Very good. Yoga is with breathing. Yoga for physical health and mental. Yoga is go within. Exercise is stretching out. Lovely. Yoga is mindful and with breath. Exercise. Correct. So most of us know what it is. Yoga is to go within. Exercise is stretching out. Right. So the word yoga, if you try to understand it, it means yoga. Yeah. And what is yoga really? Yoga means addition. So yoga is a technique or a process where our body, our mind, and also our breath are in union. Yeah. Yoga in English means union, which is yoga. So when the body, mind, and breath are in union with each other, it becomes yoga. Exercise typically is just a physical movement, right? And we may not be very, very mindful at that time because we are into thoughts and we're not really focusing on the breath. So are you all ready to do the sofa yoga today then? Yeah, how many of us are ready? Are you ready? I hope you're not too full in your tummy. You've just not finished your lunch like few minutes back. You've had it earlier in the day. Yoga controls of all indriyas. Yeah, something like that. So yoga really is a union of your body, breath, and mind. And we also see how our mind functions at the time of the yoga and how our breath helps establish that union that really gives us the peace that we're looking at. Yeah. So for the sofa yoga, let's begin, For the sofa yoga, you essentially need to be sitting on a chair or on a sofa. I would suggest not sit on the bed, because when we sit on the bed, we have a tendency to lie down. Yeah, everyone good with that? So let's sit on a chair, or if you have a comfortable sofa, which is not too soft, if you're not going inside too much, it's relatively a little harder on the surface, it's better to sit there. And what we're going to do is very, very simple. Yeah, we're going to make it a little faster, and you're just going to follow, right? So I do it and you follow. And if I can see you, it's even more nicer for me. It's more encouraging for me when I'm able to see people doing it in front of me, because other than that, I only see names. So I don't know what are you doing behind, right? So it'll be really encouraging for us to be able to also see you. Yeah. Okay. So do we begin? Are we ready? Everyone? Yeah? Can I see a thumbs up? Are you ready? All right. So let's start moving our palms. Yeah? We'll talk more about yoga after we have experienced it. So first, let's begin with the experience. Start moving your palms all the way up and down. Continue. Continue. Yeah? And a little bit on the side, all the way up and down, right? And once more, up and down. Loosen up your palms as if it is just having a free fall from the top, and make big circles, big circles. And the other side, continue. Can you all hear that? Yeah? Okay, start walking.
Krishna Govinda, Govinda Govinda, Krishna Govinda, Govinda Shama Rama Krishna.
Walking on the
Govinda
chair.
Shama Rama Krishna. Govinda Govinda Paramananda, Govinda Govinda Paramananda, Nanda Krishna, Nanda Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Madhurama Krishna, Manamohana Krishna, Madhurama Krishna, Manamohana Krishna, Raghavana Keshava, Yadunandana, Krishna, Govinda, 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 Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, Shama Krishna, Shama Krishna. Govinda Paramananda, Govinda Govinda Paramananda, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Madhuranga Krishna, Madhuranga Krishna, Madhuranga Krishna, Madhuranga Krishna, Krishna, Madhuranga. Alaco! Go, Alaco! Woo-hoo! Alaco, 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 Alaco! Govinda, Govinda, Paramananda, Ganeshama, Ananda Krishna, Ganeshama, Ananda Krishna, Madhunanda Krishna, Manamohana Krishna, Madhunanda Krishna, Manamohana Krishna, Raghuva Krishna, Yadunanda.
Feel the stretch all over your body. Look up and look down. Look right and look left. Only the eyeballs are moving. Body is still. And now full circle. From left to right. And right to up. Down and right. Only the eyeballs. Okay, from left. The body is still. The heartbeats are fast. The breath is moving. And only the eyes. And now close your eyes tight and open. And close and open. Close and open. And close and open. And now close your eyes and sit comfortably and easily. You can cross your legs or you can keep your feet on the ground. Make sure it's not hanging in the air. The feet need some rest right now. The body is still in some motion, but we are not doing anything. We are sitting and we are still. The breath is coming in and going out. On its own, we do nothing. Continue to take a breath in. Feel the stretch all over your body. Right from the feet till the top of your head, there is a stretch in the body. And with a smile, take one more breath. And as you breathe out, you relax your body completely. Your body is now loosened up. There is no strain in the body anywhere. It's completely relaxed. Observe your mind. How is the mind right now? Where is the mind right now? Is it in the past? Is it in the future? Or, for a change, is it in the moment? Where is the mind right now? Is it with your breath? Is it with your body? Really, where is the mind? And let go your thoughts as you breathe out every time. You breathe in, you energize your body. You breathe out and you relax your body. And with every outgoing breath, even the thought is dissolving. The thoughts are coming and then leaving you. They're not holding on to you. They come and they go. That is the nature of the mind. Keeps going all over. The mind is outside the body. It is not inside the body. The body is like the wick of the candle. Mind is like the glow all around it. The light spreads everywhere. Same way the mind is spreading everywhere. Body is at its place. Breath helps us to bring that mind back. Continue to relax as you breathe out. The breath is there with you throughout your life. The breath can become the most powerful tool in your life to really manage your mind. The mind doesn't listen to anyone. It only listens to the breath. Take your attention to your right foot, right knee, right thigh and hip, the whole of your right leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your attention to your left foot, left knee, left thigh and hip, the whole of your left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your attention to the lower abdomen, the stomach, chest, right shoulder and right arm. We did a lot with our shoulder and our arms today. The left shoulder and the left arm. We had been sitting long hours for the last 1.5 months. So the upper portion of our body needs a little rejuvenation. Take your attention to your throat, the face, top of the head and your whole body. Become aware of your whole body. Pura Sharir. Your body is a beautiful gift of nature and we take very good care of the body. We are because the body is there. The body is not there, I'm not there. So the body, the breath and the mind are three very, very important aspects of my existence.
Are we done?
And whenever you feel like, you can slowly open your eyes. Very, very slowly, taking your own time, you may open your eyes.
Yes, Shivani ji, how was it?
Sorry? It was good for me. How was it for others? We need to know from them.
Okay, now the concept of this sofa yoga that we just practiced. Are we intending to only target our upper body here, or it's like a full body
Yeah,
movement?
the sofa yoga is essentially for the upper body. Considering we are not getting up and we are not doing anything standing, so
Okay.
we also call this desktop yoga. So there are two variations to it. One is a very softer and the lighter rendition where you just do it very, very gently and very, very softly. Other is it's more of a workout. So we also call it the desktop cardio. Right? Considering most of us are not being able to go to the gyms, work out, and we think we're having a very sedentary life for about a month and a half, and we're doing a lot of chores at home. So we haven't been really kind of working out for a few days now. So what desktop yoga, and we've been spending a lot of time in front of the computer. Like our screen time has shot up like anything, especially in Bangalore. All the techies, they're always glued to the machine. You know, they log in at 9:30 till about 11 in the night. So since you're not going anywhere and not, stepping out, so just sitting there, what could you possibly do is really the idea of taking care of ourselves. Yeah.
So basically, this is a kind of a warm up, or is it like a full exercise, or you have
It
something
was,
to add on with it, something like pranayama or some, or
yeah, right. Thank you for bringing that up. We also plan to do, so this was, yeah, if you look at it that way in the sequence, yes, this was typically the warm up.
okay,
And this leads us to pranayam and meditation. So what we also did just now, that 5-7 minutes of relaxation, that's also very meditative. I don't know how you all felt during those. That's equally powerful. So, the action part is one, but settling down is very, very powerful and very, very important aspect of completing the whole cycle. And now we're also going to learn a couple of pranayams. Yes.
great. And this you've been teaching at all types of corporates also. You go to
Yes.
their, you do it online, right?
Yeah, so we are associated with the foundation and we run programs under the foundation, under the Art of Living Foundation. Both AB and me, we are trained faculty with the foundation, and that's how we run our programs. So I essentially conduct programs for the corporates. So online has started now, but I've been doing it for 10 years. So would typically travel and conduct trainings for them at their premise. Or they would also visit sometimes and we would run it for them.
Okay, now if we go straight into pranayam now, what is the total duration of the pranayam that you teach us, and how many of these pranayams are there that you will teach us today?
We're going to teach you two pranayams to everyone. So the first one is called the Bellow Breathing, yeah, which is also called Bhastrika. Now, this is a very energizing pranayam. What it does is sometimes when our energies are low, I'm sure everyone would agree that the day our energies are low, even though we may have a lot to do, we don't somehow feel like doing. If you get up and you feel that, oh my God, I don't have any energy today, either your body is not supporting or your mind is not supporting, then even though you have 10 things to do in your to-do list, somehow you don't start at really doing, getting down to doing them. On the days when you get up with a high energy, contrarily, you would rather want to do even things that you had not been planning to do, like making a call to someone that you've been wanting to learn. So our energy is a very, very important element of our existence, of our life, and how much energy I carry with me any point in time is very important. That actually defines my output in my life. So what Bhastrika does is it lifts your energy immediately. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling dull, don't feel like doing anything, just want to keep lying down, really not able to gather yourself up. What Bhastrika does, it inflates a lot of energy into you. And you're ready, you're just ready for your task. So that's one thing we're going to do. And another that we're going to do is the alternate nostril breathing. Now, what alternate nostril breathing does, it settles the mind. So the moment I have my energy right, now what do I focus it into? I may be having 10 things to do. Where should I prioritize? What should I begin doing first, right? What is the most important thing? So that where comes the mind. So what alternate nostril breathing does, it settles the left and the right side of your brain, and there's a clarity of the thought, and then we can actually start doing everything else with a new energy, with a new vigor, right? So that's actually the rationale behind these two pranayams that we picked up that, we'll discuss with everyone and we'll learn together. So shall we start with the Bhastrika?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. AB, you want to come in?
Sure. Right. Yeah. So the first pranayam, what we are going to learn is called Bhastrika pranayam or Bello Breathing. So if you can have the spotlight on me, people can see me. Yes. So you have to first sit in what we call as Vajrasan. I can show you. Probably this posture is called Vajrasan. Okay, where we sit on our knees and your spine is erect. Okay, it's like, remember punishment in school? When you were small, you got punished outside the principal's class. You had to kneel down, right? So this posture is called as Vajrasan. Now, if you have some knee injury or some pain in your legs or something, do not sit in this posture. Okay, but if you can, please do sit in this posture. Right? This posture is very good for your digestion. Okay, it's very good for your back problem, for your spine. If you've seen small babies, when they are learning to stand, they will sit like this because the spine is getting strength. And then they will hold and stand. Okay. So they say after a heavy meal, you should sit for 5 to 10 minutes in this posture and your digestion will be very good. Okay. So this was the posture. Now, how it is done, Shivani, you want to give the instructions?
Yeah, sure.
I can demonstrate.
So look at you demonstrate, and I give the instructions. So there's loose fist in front of the shoulders, very loose fist, right? So don't tighten up your fist too much. Keep it very loose and keep it right in front of the shoulder, a little bit away, not too close, not too far, right? And a Bhastrika, or the bellow breathing as we also call it, is done in normal breathing. So like your normal breath, you do it in your normal breath. And what we do is with every incoming breath, we take our hands up and we open the palms, right? So we open the palm up as it goes up. And when it comes down, as if we are pulling something down, we breathe out and we close the fist, right? So as if we are pulling something down, right? If some of us have very high BP issue, like, you have a tendency that the BP shoots up, or you have something to do with the heart, if you have a heart condition, if you've had an angio and similar condition, then you do it a little more gently, be gentle to yourself. But other than that, all of us can do it with full enthusiasm and forceful breaths, right? Because that's what's going to give you energy at the end of the process, right? So once we will show you and then we do it together. So this is how it goes. Take a normal breath in and breathe out. One more regular and normal breath in and breathe out. And now we do the Bhastrika. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So we saw 5 times just for us to understand. And now I'm going to guide you. We'll all do it together. Let us all relax for the time being. It was for us to understand. And now we all do together. Yeah. So how do we do it? So we do about 15 times at one go. I'm going to give you the count. Then we come back and we relax. What is the meaning of relaxation? The palm come back on the knee and they are facing the ceiling and we are continuing to breathe normally. So that's a relaxation gap in between. Then we come back to the Bhastrika and we do 15 more times. And once more we relax, right? And then we do the 3rd time. Again, 15 times and then we relax. So we're going to give you instructions for everything. Don't worry, you just have to do it. So 15, 15 and 15, we do it a total of 3 times. And after that, we bring our palms back to the knee and we continue to relax. And all pranayams are essentially done with eyes closed. Yeah, because there's nothing that we need to see at that point in time. We just need to go a little inwards. And if your eyes are closed, the experience is more richer for us. Yeah. Are we all ready? I can see only a few of you, but it's all right. I assume everyone on the other side of the camera is doing it. Okay, let's take position for the first round of bellow breathing or the Bhastrika. Take a normal breath in, suit yourself. People a little bit, if you're not very comfortable with the movement of the arms, suit yourself and do it slowly then. Others do it with enthusiasm. Breathe out. One more breath. And breathe out. And now we do together. Breathe in. Hands up and palms open. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Eyes closed. In. Out. Aankhein band. In. Out. 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 In and out. Those of us have any kind of knee issue or an ankle issue, you sit comfortably. The entire purpose of doing yoga is to make ourselves more relaxed and more comfortable. So it should never be a strain on the body. Very, very important. It's a thumb rule of yoga. Continue to take normal breath in and out. And listen to your body. Bhastrika, second round. Once more, we will bring our fist in front of the shoulders. And now that we know how to do it, we will be able to do it even better this time. And with a smile, a gentle one, breathe out. Together, breathe in, hands up, out, in, 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 out, and relax. Palms are back on the knee and you relax. Observe the sensation in the body. Observe your breath. And also observe your mind. Where is the mind? How is the mind? Bhastrika, third round. Once more. Loose fist in front of the shoulders. Breathe in. And breathe out completely. One more full breath in. And full breath out. And now with a sense of victory, like a warrior, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Gently, you can come out of Vajrasana if you are sitting in Vajrasana into the cross-leg posture or the Sukhasana. Very slowly, you may come to the normal sitting posture. If you're sitting on the chair, you continue sitting normally the way you are sitting. Continue to keep your eyes closed and take a couple of deep breaths. And with every outgoing breath, Relax your body and also relax your mind. You would notice that your breaths are becoming longer and deeper. You would also notice that your body is relaxing without any effort. And you would also notice that your mind is calming down without any effort, really. With every outgoing breath, the mind is getting even more calmer. And very slowly, suiting yourself whenever you may feel like. Taking your own time, there's no rush. We don't have to go anywhere right now. Taking your own time, you may gradually, whenever you feel like it, open your eyes. All right. For those of us who have opened our eyes, can I show of hands? Can I have a show of hands? How are you all feeling? Can you show a thumbs up or anything? How are you all feeling? Good, Shweta? Thank you, Shweta. Hi, Chetna. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Amit Kejriwal, how are you feeling? Good. Renu Agrawal. Good. Good. Yeah, I can see the thumbs up. How nice. And you don't feel like talking, says it all. You know, you don't feel like really start talking, says everything to me. Shruti, how are you feeling? Good. Manish, it says Manish. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sangeeta. All right. Lovely. Yeah, AB, would you like to take up the alternate nostril breathing now?
Yeah, sure. So there is a question from Sapna.
Yeah.
How many times? Yeah. And each time how many counts? Correct? So you can do this 15 to 20 times. One cycle. Relax a little bit and do it 3 rounds. Got it? 15 to 20 times is 1 round. Relax a little bit. Again, 15 to 20, relax, and again 15 to 20.
Yeah, so you can slowly increase. You can start with 15, and once you get used to, you can make it 17 and then 20.
It's an instant recharge, you know, if your batteries are low,
Yeah.
you can pump yourself. It's like a steam engine. You've seen in your childhood, no, in the railway station. Same thing, you're pumping your lungs with.
Right. So the word bellow breathing actually comes from there only. How they do the bellow.
But
That's where the word comes from.
if I remember correctly, the Bhastrika comes from that, you know, that when we are
Right.
pumping air into the Purane Zamana hota tha na, that pumping thing, that is called Bhastrika, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
You nailed
Pumping.
it. You nailed it, Papa JC. That's where it comes from. When you pump air into that, you know, into the tube or something.
Yes.
So that's where the word comes.
आग को भस्त्रिका से जो भड़काते थे ना, उसको भस्त्रिका बोलते हैं.
वो जो blacksmith used to do, right?
Yes.
लोहार.
Yes.
जो वो लोग ऐसे करते थे. That's the root of this word, Bhastrika. You nailed it.
What are the advantages of? I believe every pranayam has its multiple advantages. So what does Bhastrika actually do to your body? What are the things it treats or it helps in? That's my question to you.
Yeah.
Sure. So the first thing is, if you have a blocked nose,
yes,
and a cold, you do this. Keep your eyes closed. When you open your eyes, everything will be open. It will all come out. First thing. Okay, it's very good for your nasal blocks. First. Second, if you're suffering from migraine, you know what migraine is, right? It's a horrible
Yes.
thing. This will help beat that migraine out of your system. No medicine works. Okay, a few rounds of this every day will help you beat migraine. Second. Third, as we've said, it's an instant energizer. Quick. In 5 minutes. Will pump your system. The whole thing, what you said, right, Papa JC, is that you're pumping energy in your lungs. Will bring you out of your slumber. And there are many more benefits. You know, you have to practice and you will experience. But these are quick hacks, you know, which I can think of. Right? Somebody has a question?
No, I think we can move to the alternate nostril breathing. Yeah.
Fine, sounds good. So the next breathing technique is called the alternate nostril breathing technique. This is again to relax your mind, to calm down and to stress down, you know, de-stress basically. The way it is done is, this is my left hand. It will look as right or right for you, but you have to take your left hand in this mudra. Can you see this? This is called, take your thumb and your first finger, index finger, bend it. This is called chin mudra. Chin mudra. Okay. And keep this hand on your left knee. Okay. You have to sit in sukhasana or on a chair, on a sofa, and keep it on your left knee like this. Very nice. Now you have to take your right hand like this. Okay. Take your ring finger. This is a ring finger and your thumb. Okay, and just observe. I will demonstrate. So the first two fingers are kept at a point in between your eyebrows like this. You can all observe. Now, what we need to do is we need to plug our right nostril with the right thumb. Plug it, close it. Okay, like this. Okay. Now you breathe in with the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the ring finger. Open the right and breathe out from the right.
So you show a couple of rounds. I will give the instruction. So breathe out. If you've taken the position, your ring finger and your middle finger is in between the eye. So your index finger and middle finger in between the eyebrows. You use your ring finger and the thumb to alternately open and close the nostrils. Take the position. Breathe out from the left nostril while you close the right one with the thumb. And now you breathe in from the left nostril, continuing to keep the right nostril closed. And now you breathe out from the right nostril. And you close the left nostril with your ring finger. Breathe out completely from the right nostril. And now breathe in again from the right nostril. After that, breathe out from the left nostril. And breathe in from the left nostril again. Now breathe out from the right. Breathe in again from the right. Breathe out from the left. Breathe in again from the left. And continue the alternate nostril breathing, alternately closing the left and the right nostrils. You breathe out from one and breathe in from the same. Then you breathe out from the other and breathe in from the same. And then you continue. Take deep, long breaths, as long and as deep as possible. Let your index finger and the middle finger rest in between the eyebrows. Yeah, so we started by breathing out from the left and then we continued. Do not press the nostril very hard. Be very gentle. It's just a gentle press. Don't give up yet. There may be a discomfort in the right arm. Let it be. Do not give up yet. Continue. Continue. Deep, long, normal breath. As deep as possible. Few more rounds. Don't give up. Few more rounds. Gentle closing of the nostrils without much effort. And after this breath, you may relax your hands. As you breathe out this time, you may relax your hands and bring your palm back on the knee. You can release the posture. Continue to breathe though with your eyes closed. You may just relax the posture and breathe normally in your own rhythm. Continue and feel the relaxation. It's rare and precious. The state of mind right now, it's very rare and very, very precious. It's calm, it's relaxed, and it is, yes, focused. The mind is wandering a little less, chattering a little less, and a little more in the moment. And with a smile, a gentle one, you may breathe in, breathe out, and taking your own time, very, very gradually and gently open your eyes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. This was so different from what I do pranayam, try to do it almost every day. And we follow that Baba Ramdev's session where they don't teach us to put our fingers here. You know, we just do it normally like this. And like, why is this different? I mean, why are they practicing both different ways of pranayam?
So all the pranayams have essentially come from Yoga Sutras. We have this very, very rich source of yoga in our heritage, and that is called Yoga Sutras. The Rishi Patanjali had given. So essentially, the thing behind the technique behind an alternate nostril pranayam is to close the nostrils, right, one after the other. Now, when you do this, when you gently touch in between the eyebrows, it also helps to calm your Agya chakra. If you know there is a chakra here, out of the 7 chakras, the Agya chakra is right in between the eyebrows. With a gentle touch, anyway, you're not doing anything else with this finger, it's just lying in the air, right? Might as well utilize it and have a gentle touch in the Agya chakra so that the calming effect is little more richer. That's a very simple logic behind it. And we've seen that this makes us relax a little more than the others. So basically, essentially, it's the same thing. You're just using these fingers keeping here. The technique is just closing in. So I don't think they really contradict each other. You could do whatever suits you. Whatever you find better for yourself, you could choose that one and do that. It's the same thing.
But I think this was far more soothing to play.
All right.
Meditating.
Make your choice.
It was good. We had a great. At least I felt this difference because having we do the other one so regularly, so I felt a huge difference when I'm doing this.
Thank you. Then it's a little bit of value add. It makes us happy.
Yes. It was definitely a value add. In fact, there are other pranayams also, like the pranayam called the Kapal Bhati. Is it different from what the others do? I mean, what Ramdev teaches, or it's...
Yes. So Kapal Bhati is also come from Yoga Sutra.
Yes.
And Kapal Bhati is also same, you have to do it with the stomach. So I think what he teaches is good enough. You could continue doing that.
Because in Bhastrika, it's different there. They do a different Bhastrika. They don't teach us to go up and down.
Is
they
it?
Keep us straight, yeah.
How do they do that?
Simple. We just breathe in and breathe out. Simple.
Oh, is it? Okay.
We don't raise our hands there. They don't teach us to raise hands there. So that we do there. But this was different. This was little more energetic.
Right.
And even the Anulom Vilom that you did.
Right.
What they teach us is Anulom Vilom. Now Anulom Vilom again, they don't teach us to put that.
Right.
But this was different. This was definitely little more soothing.
Okay.
Probably that's why there are two different ways of teaching, and that's why the systems are being followed differently.
Yeah, when you learn to make a cake or bake a cake, you have, if you go to YouTube, there are like hundreds of recipes, and every time the cake comes out very, very delicious. Some people add curd to it, some people add egg to it, some people add something else. So, it's really what you ultimately start liking, you start following. And we all make our own choice. So, yeah.
How do people connect with you beyond this platform? If there is someone who wants to learn from you, the different ways of meditation and your maybe the pranayam or these, how do they connect with you? Would you like to flash your phone number or something?
Yeah, we could do that. AB, what would you want to leave as a contact? Your phone number? Or?
Yeah, sure. I'll just post it on the group. You're welcome to reach me on phone, WhatsApp. That's fine.
Yeah, so we leave our contact behind somewhere. We can put it up and they can get in touch with us if they are interested in knowing more of what we do. Yeah, but this is typically just the tip of the iceberg. It's just a sneak peek into what can possibly happen at the level of our minds. Yeah.
So normally you showed us 3 things today. Basically that warm-up exercise that we did, which you call as sofa yoga.
Yeah.
And then followed by, we did a Bhastrika, and then we did Anulom Vilom, or the breathing exercise.
Right.
So if we do this on regular basis, is it enough, or we need to add on something to it?
Yeah. So I have a question in the chat where someone's asking, please enlighten us a little bit about Sudarshan Kriya. That really is the be-all and end-all of everything what we do. What we just did is Pranayama, which is kind of a preparation. If you haven't experienced Sudarshan Kriya, I would just say that you really need to experience Sudarshan Kriya.
But maybe last time you did Sudarshan Kriya, didn't you? Or you didn't do?
There was a small meditation. Sudarshan Kriya is a different breathing technique. It's extremely powerful. That's a different thing altogether, which we teach in that happiness program. What I spoke about last time.
Okay. So basically, we'll have to join your session to learn from you, is it?
If you would want to, and if you would love to, you're most welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, of course. I mean, if the people want to learn from here, and how much time does it take to do a Sudarshan Kriya?
So right now we're running 8-hour sessions, 2 hours every day. We're starting next. AB and me have been running quite a few sessions since the lockdown has begun. And we run about 4 or 5 sessions we've already run. So the next one we have announced from 28th of May It's a Thursday. Till 31st of May, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours every morning. Morning 7 to 9, 2 hours, and we go on for 4 days. And so it's an 8-hour module spread across 4 days, 2 hours each day. Yeah. So it takes at least that much time to learn Sudarshan Kriya, considering it's so deep and so powerful. We need little time to be able to, to allow our body to get into it. Yeah.
Okay, anybody wants any question to be asked, or they want to raise their hand and interact with them directly, please raise your hand. Feel free to interact with our host, our guest of honor here. They've come all the way from Bangalore. Tell me, maybe something about what you do normally in exercise. Like I was asking, if we currently, what you taught us, we have Snigdha ji wants to say something. I'm unmuting.
Hi. So I was wondering, normally I have problem with my heels, so I sit and do exercise. So I was wondering if I heard something about sitting Surya Namaskar. Are you aware of it?
Yeah, I'm aware. Yes.
So would it take too long to show that? The 12 postures?
Brilliant, Snigdha ji, brilliant. That was a good one. I think now you have to show it to us. AB, you have to show it to us. I mean, since the question has come, in fact, I would also like to learn.
Sure. The thing is, I am not sure about the sitting one because I don't practice that. I do the normal Surya Namaskar.
I know.
Yeah, she can show you. Shivani can show you.
But just that I haven't done enough time.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing that you do. Is there any change? Is there any charge? Okay. Yeah. So that is a registration process. There are some questions coming. Okay. Namaskar. 1, 2. Are you able to see me?
Yeah.
So you bend all the way behind. Snigdha, can you put your camera on so that I can also see you now that you raised this question? It'll be nicer if I could also see you, Snigdha Bhalotia. Yeah, lovely. All right, that's nicer. Then I would know whom I'm talking to. Can you put the camera a little bit on your face? Yeah. Can you see me, Snigdha ji?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. So we start with here, Namaskar. And then 2, you go all the way behind, okay? I may not be able to see right now. And then you come down.
Right.
All the way down. And then, you just, how do I show you? You got to go all the way down. You have to wait. Your feet has to be like this, like how you put the right foot forward for the Surya Namaskar, right? Yeah. Right foot, the horse posture. And then you put both back, right? Do it for the camel. And then you come a little further down like the camel posture. You put your palm totally on the floor. And then you raise your back like the camel posture. How you do? I don't know if you can see me in the computer. Yeah, you put this.
I can.
And then you put it up. Okay? And then you put the left foot forward and right behind. And then you come forward. Again, you touch the floor like this. And then you come up all the way up. And Namaskar and down. So basically, it's got a lot to do with the feet movement. Yeah, so if I had a yoga, but it's a sitting thing, if I would have, I hope you understood the horse one, how it goes left forward, right behind, the feet goes, then both go behind, both feet go behind.
Yeah.
And then you completely stoop down for the camel posture and you raise your back up like the hound. That's for the camel. Again, you put both your feet behind and you're completely down. And then right foot forward, the left foot backward for the horse posture. And then you slowly come up like you come up in Surya Namaskar. So it's more about the feet and the hand coordination that you do on the floor.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know if I made sense, but did you understand this?
Yeah, so, I did.
Okay.
Because I just forgot 2 steps. I knew the 10.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Brilliant. In fact, the recordings are there to help us guide through the same course of exercises. We can watch it on the Facebook. It's there.
Yeah.
Feel free to watch it there. You want to give a parting note to all of us? AB and Shivani ji would like to say something to all of us because we want to hear from you. Any special advice to all of us?
AB, you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, so I would say, whenever you get a chance, whenever you have time to breathe right and breathe well. Because breath is life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting us back, Papa JC.
Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way. It was great to have you again. Maybe someday we'll invite you for Sudarshan Kriya. Shortcut Sudarshan Kriya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ravi.
I'll just say,
Yeah, sure,
like,
sir.
as they say, no breath, no life. Like no breath, no life, right? N-O. No breath, no life. No breath. K-N-O-W. No breath, no life, right? So no breath, no life. And know your breath and you know your life. So breath really is the most powerful thing in life. And thank you, everyone. So we have a lot of lovely people who joined us, and you enjoyed doing it, and we're seeing that you loved it. So that's our pleasure to be able to contribute a little bit in your lives. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you,
Thank you, Shivani. Thank you, Avi.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shivani ji, and thank you.
Thank you, Papa JC. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Ravi. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely day.
Bye.